Coogan Cassius, IFL TV here in Newcastle. With me I've got promoter Frank Warren. Frank, you've got a new world champion in your stable, Paul Butler.
Yeah, I thought he'd done tremendously well. My only concern was coming up in weight to fight a naturally bigger guy, and he handled it and coped with it well. And I think he boxed extremely well, considering it's only his 16th fight. So I was extremely pleased, and it's nice to be there from the beginning. You know, helping to guide someone's career, manage him as well as promote him and getting him into that position. And picking the right fights, you hope you pick the right fights at the right time. So it paid off. Paul's a quality boxer. He'll only go from strength to strength now, I believe.
A lot of people I was speaking to were kind of picking hole through the experience and the weight factor, but you know, they're not dismissing Paul Butler as one of the best talents we have in the country. But he did show his class in a tight fight there, didn't he, Frank?
It was a tight fight. I mean, I thought he won it, but certainly I thought he won it by a good 3 rounds, and certainly the early part of the fight, it was all his. When you look, what I thought was catching the judge's eye as far as Stewart was concerned was when he was on the ropes, and it looked like he was getting caught. But you see, he's taking a lot on his gloves, he was blocking a lot of things, and that maybe, you know, made it look closer than it was. But I thought he'd done an excellent job, and you know, if you go watch it back again, I think you'll see that Paul definitely won that fight and won it, and I thought won it by at least 3 rounds.
Moving forward now, I know this might be a bit too early. We know he's got a mandatory against Raddy Caballero. What will happen, Frank? What's the options? What's the other options for him?
Well, I mean, he's got the mandatory, so we'll let him enjoy this, and we'll sit down in the next week and then work out, you know, how we're gonna go about that fight. So he's got a week to go. So meet up in a week and then make our decision what we're going to do. But it's been a good night tonight. We've had a good night. You know, Paul's done brilliantly. Bradley Saunders looks you know,
great,
quite sensational, to be quite honest. I really do rate him as a fighter.
Did McKenzie cause a little bit of an upset tonight?
Yeah.
Against
No, well, I don't know, did he or didn't he? I mean, he keeps clipping these guys. I mean, one thing he can do, he can punch, and he hits you, you stay hit. But that was good. I mean, that was pretty good. But I think Paul Butler tonight, I thought, was outstanding. You know, and I keep banging on about it, coming up in weight, other guys' backyard, the whole thing. You know, he could put it together.
Absolutely. All right. Well, congratulations, Frank. Anyway, and we'll let you crack on. All right.
Cheers,
Thanks a lot.